Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Fig Madeira. Today, rainy September day. The figs on the fig tree are getting rained upon. They're getting cold. Temperatures dropping. And this is a time of year where you feel sad for the trees. I mean, they're gonna be fine. They're just gonna go dormant. It breaks your heart when you see figs on a fig tree that has no chance. I mean, it's raining, it's in ground. This is a little Peter's honey, it's in ground. There's nothing I can do for him. And this is the time of year where a lot of fig growers, they have like a greenhouse, and they grow the figs in there to just finish the last few figs that are left on the tree. And all the trees you see here, all these figs, they're all have no figs on them. So the ones that do have figs on them, and this is why I get excited, have been moved to a room where they will be in for until they ripen their figs, because nothing is harder to see than a fig that's just about to ripen. Like this little guy here, this is a Neverella. We had a tasting on him, and you leave it out in the rain and it doesn't have a chance. Like this guy here, the beer's black. Look at him, he's full of figs. And for me to leave him outside and just let all this beautiful figs go to waste, I can't do. Not when I'm lucky enough to have a room that I can put them in. Like, look at this Peter's honey, just about to ripen its figs. And I can't leave them outside. Called a dam that my friend gave me. Look at the beautiful figs on it. I mean, it's a delicious fig tree. And I'm not just doing this for one or two figs. There's many on here. Nonetheless, I am doing one tree here for one or two figs. I'm going to show you that next. If you look at, this is another Neverella here. It's got full of figs. This Negroni, look at this, figs on it. Look at this big guy in the back, dangling there. This one here, how can I leave these guys outside? And I was saying that I do have a tree that I brought in for two figs. If you remember, the strawberry verite drove me crazy this year. It started shriveling up its figs, and I said it was because I was overwatering it, and I also blamed insects. You can see an example of a shriveled up fig right here. I don't know if this will come off, but yeah, you can see this. This is what I was experiencing all year, but all of a sudden I look and there's like one ready to ripen, or I mean coming close. It needs some time. Here's another one, and for this tree I will put it indoors, give it all the heat it wants just to get to eat another one of those figs. I'm going to show you. This is an LSU purple, got a whole bunch of figs on them, and they're gonna ripen. Look at this guy. I know the light messes up everything, but I mean, it's just about to ripen. You can see that guy. And I want to show you something even more beautiful. Like, this is my favorite tree now. This is my favorite tree as of this year. This is an I-258. How can I leave this fig tree outside with these fruits? Look at them. They're just about to ripen. I can't do it. I can't do it. Look at the, if I can get the camera to focus, I want to show you guys the drop of honey. Do you see it coming out of the fig there? See that drop of honey? I hope the camera's focusing on that. I mean, it's magnificent. How can I leave this tree outside? If I have the ability to give it everything it needs indoors. I mean, the lighting system isn't the best lighting system. Let me tell you about that. But it's one that I have used for 3 years. This is not my first time doing this, by the way. And I will tell you, the results are that these fig trees do ripen their figs. They come out delicious. All they really wanted, again, like I've mentioned so many times, is just a little bit more heat, time, and a little bit more light. But I will tell you quickly that I don't complicate my lighting system. Again, I like simple and easy. This is 2700 kilowatts. It's basically running a 650 light wave range, which is like a red light. This is like running a 4,000 kilowatt range, basically like a light morning sun. And it's been enough for these trees. When I run the room, the temperature is 25 Celsius, around 80 Fahrenheit, and at the ground level 23, around 79 or so. The temperature is, as long as it's in the 80s and just a little below or a little bit above, I'm doing all right. And they do all right in this room. I know a lot of people say you should let them sleep. It's better for them and so forth, and I agree. But I do let them sleep once the figs ripen. After a month or two in December, necessarily they go to sleep. And like I said, I really love walking in December into this room and seeing my Petite Negra ripening these figs right here. And the times I have let these trees stay throughout the season and continue on, they've done all right. And as much as I agree that they should go dormant, there's countries in the Middle East where it never gets cold enough for them to go dormant, and they constantly are green. They don't necessarily give fruit at that time of year. But I'm willing, for how much I love these things, to keep them going, and next year we see what happens. Thank you everyone for watching my channel, and I will keep you posted on all updates on this. I'll see you next time.